From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Silver.
Hurts throwing right away. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Eagles.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, the risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So no gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Here's Hurts to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. There was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
7 yards.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. 180. Lights up.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 180, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is chase complete.
Short
completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a 2nd and 6.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. What? Right 80. That.
And they'll go on the ground. And they'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
11, gun. Stop.
3rd down, here's Brown. Able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It's a Bengal first down to pick up for the 11. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
And they'll run it here. And they'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
Of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
On 2, ready?
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up past the 30.
I know flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. Let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stop. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
And they'll run it here. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Adoree Jackson.
The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
A 3-yard pickup.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
And he is matched the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
12. Gun. 12. Right, 80. 11. 11, Thomas. 11. Dot.
Now Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
22-yard line.
So after the conversion on fourth, here's first and 10 just outside of the red zone.
180.
Running right, here's Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive.
Here we go.
Here's second and 13.
Dot.
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. That will go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's third and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Big shot.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on fourth down.
Right, 80. 11, Thomas.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. that good things are in store here today for him.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. From the gun, it's Hurts. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick
Just
off
one
for
field goal in
Philadelphia.
a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
11, Tommy. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 2. 11, MT, take. 11, MT. Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. Right 80. Stop.
An inside give. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second down and 6 now.
11. Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11. Stop.
On the handoff, this is Brown. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down by Nolan.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They need 2. Here's third down.
11. Gun. Cut. 11. Cut.
And they'll go on the ground. This is not going to be enough. He's in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
The 44-yard line.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
On one.
How about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Start. 180. Place hot. 12, 12, 12. Start.
Oh, look at this play call. Yeah, he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
A gain of 6.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Brandon, 4th and 1 on their own side of the 50, and they decide to go for it. As a former defender, I take that personally. I can't believe they let them pick that up. They should have swarmed the line of scrimmage and stuffed that one.
Not surprised, though, because they told us about the supreme confidence they had in the O-line, and they were able to get that yard. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
On one. Ready?
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game.
Here we go.
1st and 10 here.
Hey, stop.
They'll give this up the middle of the ground. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Stop. Stop.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. Down the left sideline. For a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 43 yards. And the Bengals get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
Makes the score. Bengals 10, Eagles nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes. You're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Back-to-back good plays. Had him on the move on 1st down.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It's caught. Smith. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
And let's go.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
4 yards. And an Eagles
Whistles now in a timeout defensively.
1st and 10.
So a wise move as they use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st down. Now Hurts changing up the play. Again, he'll drop the throw.
should do it.
And now off to the races down the right side. They will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV. That pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he will go all the way. Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia.
And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone.
The Bengals take
it's a
over
touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
This looks like a design run.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
On one, right?
3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
That one is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks.
11, 11, 11,
And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Gun. 11, 11. Can.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Thomas. Here we go. Right, 80. 11 MT. 12. 11 MT, take.
They go play action for Burrow. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You got to keep scoring.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bengals
11.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
12. 11. 11. Cut.
On the ground, it's Brown. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. a gain of 7.
To the 48-yard
From
line.
the 48-yard line. Here's second and 2.
Second and 2.
11, 11. Stop.
Here's Brown. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third
Now
and
Brown. Will be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Headed left. Buying time. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
11 more yards.
Give him 11 on the scramble.
First
And
down.
give them a new set of down.
First and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again.
11 empty,
It's
11
second
empty.
and 10.
He's just set. Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow. Flush to his right. And that will wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. Right, 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here, 11, MT, Tate. Right, 80. 11, MT, Tate. 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, Mighty. 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. Stop.
Burrow throwing on fourth down. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. How about this? He's to the 10. And he's going to take this ball away to the house. 82 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Eagles.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
21. Bengals nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On one, ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
A gain of 15
Terrific
yards.
starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, and now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something
11,
to build
11,
on.
11. Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That one finds Chase. And he'll be marked down for the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17
Set to go
yards.
now on 1st and 10.
11 MT, Tate.
First
11
down.
MT, Tate.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Stop.
Now tap forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're
Ball
good.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings
11,
up
11,
2nd
11,
and
11.
5.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's get set. Hey, can. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up
11,
and
11,
prevent
11.
a big play from happening.
Here we go. 11, 12, 12, 12. Stop. 180. Raise hot. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's
11
too long
mighty.
for a field
11
goal.
mighty.
They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here, 11, 11, 11. White 80. Whitey's hot. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Result of the play.
It's not often often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's a game.
Here's second and 2.
At the 19-yard line.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Here's second and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown,
That is
Eagles.
his third touchdown of the afternoon. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for at the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Jake Elliott to
Still
kick
a little
off
time.
for Philadelphia.
Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. Once to his right. He's going to air this one out for Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to look downfield once again. This one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Andre Yosivas was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Can. 11 mighty.
Now, Burrow. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 60 yards.
12.
And the Bengals first down. First
11
and 10
mighty.
at the
11
19-yard line.
11. Dot.
On first down, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of it. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It leads to
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 MT. 12. 11. 11 Thomas. 11. 11 MT. Dot.
Second down, Burrow. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face third and 2. A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
I'm one, ready?
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And that is Hart in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11, Thomas.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer.
28, Bengals 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Just 1 second remaining in this 1st half, and they will kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Very
Philadelphia.
one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
I'm one, ready? Let's get set. Can. 11.
Get some momentum, hero. Let's get it.
Stop.
Fires quick to Higgins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
11. Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Will set up the screen to Brown. This one will be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and long.
Here we go. 12. Big 13. Big 11. MT. 11. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Oh, he's got him in. That's caught by Brown.
Gotta go.
Bring him down on the other side of midfield.
25 yards on the play.
12.
And the Bengals first
A carry here for Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
11.
Brings up 2nd and
11,
12.
mighty.
At the 43.
They go play action for Burrow. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
MT, 11 MT. 11, 11. Hot.
Back to throw. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
11 Mighty. 11, 80. 11 Thomas. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. What a play on fourth and long. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up here. First and 10.
Gun. 12. 12. 12. 12. 11 MT, Tate.
Burrow now. This one caught by Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
I can only imagine what went through his head as that play developed and he realized his guy was one-on-one with a safety. That's a complete mismatch on paper and even more so on the field. And once he sees it, he's going to attack it and come away with the touchdown.
Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Good.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and inches.
Carl Leviani. Hey, there. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley.
Barkley. A gain of 3 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
So we are
A
through
gain of 3 on the play.
We'll return with more
First down,
after
Eagles.
this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Great.
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second
He
down.
is brought down by Miles Murphy. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the Bengals' 28-yard line.
Around the gun, they give it to Barkley. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's
A
first
gain of
down.
9 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And Daniel managed to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Johnson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Gun. Dot. Right 80. Dot.
A first down throw for Burrow. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw.
Incomplete.
Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
180. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
48-yard line.
180. 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And to find Case, that's complete.
Got a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short run.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a Cincinnati first down.
11 MT.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing is Burrow. The outside, it's looked inside. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's first and 10.
12.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Bengals 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Great, set.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Great, set. 180.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Great.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go from Wisconsin. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the... ...36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
50, green. Set.
Kicks the handoff, now low. Hits his running back. Rolling into enemy territory. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Packers first down.
Green jack.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
They get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Here we go. Red, 38. Steal. Check steal. Hey, blue. Check, huh?
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's low. Escapes the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
They've got first down here from the 36.
11. Here we go. White 80. White touch. Thomas.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Panther 50.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Looks like the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16 at the Packers' 42-yard line.
Here's a design run. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
12. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And somebody 5 will be able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
But it leads to 4th down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Right, 80. Shot.
The throw finds him out right. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. T. Higgins, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
He doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks them with a really long field ahead.
What is this?
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Right, 97. Ready, hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. This play's going to come to an end at the 27. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going to the ground again on purpose. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
He was taken
Moving
down
quickly, trying to get set. On second down, Jacobs. He's going to take this one forward for a game of the third down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up
Turns to Jacobs on third. And they're turned away on third and short. They might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
a loss of 2 yards.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Ready?
They're going to go. It's Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
95. Set, Hunt.
We'll give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Oh, Hunt.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Set, Hunt. Black 40. Hunt.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. It's back to first down. Brown still going. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
Edo blue. Set,
Golden motioning left.
Red, 38.
Conversion.
Set, go.
Love's going to throw for 2. Rolling left, buying some time. And now down he goes! He's sacked and they're unable to tie this game!
Bengals 8, Packers 6.
Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. All right, on the going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle Momentum to that side.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 8 chance. To hot.
Brown on the inside give. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
Gain of 11.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Bengals, first down.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. He's hot. Hot.
Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. He's about as close to the first as you can get, Buck. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 11 MT. 180. Nice hot. 11. To hot.
Good yardage run here for Brown. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good.
11 Thomas.
First down.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's descending upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. That was Micah Parsons making that play. The Packers take their first time out,
2nd and 8.
as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Mighty. Here we go. 180. MT, 11. That.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And that's not what the offense does. They're sticking for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Gun. Shot. Can. 12. 11. 11 MT. Tate. Shot.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. On the left hash, this would be 43 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And that grows the lead to 5.
Makes the score.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with the return here. And he's brought down quickly right
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks them with a really long field ahead.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut back kick, Warriors. 679 Broncos. Let's go.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard. The final timeout taken by the Bengals.
But it's 4th down.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Got it. Ready?
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Here we go. Go.
Some of his own run. That short gain is enough for a new set it down. Offense to the line fast.
And the Packers 1st down.
Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. He's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. That finds him deep down the sideline. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this 2nd half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, in these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL and college. Yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
11 MT.
7.5 with a give to Brown. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 43.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Right 80. Right up.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
On 1, ready?
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay a game.
11. Let's get set. Stop.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Can. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. And quick there. And they bring him to the turn. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 180. 11 Thomas. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. Stop.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
11 MT, Tate. Oh, gun. 11, 11, 11. Big 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12.
Bengals 18, Packers 6. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
43-yard line.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
And dodge the tackle. And this one is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there. Offense in a hurry up here.
6-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Gun snap now to Willis.
Second and 3.
Going the out route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Working quickly here.
That's good for a Packers first down.
Thrown on first down. Willis. This is on target to Christian Watson. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And it's all in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Bengals 18. Packers
Notice
14.
the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even... hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty.
So early movement, not at the line, but out wide this time. And this is going to draw the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time.
On one, ready?
They're set back 5 by that false starts. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go. Done.
Burrow gets it out one quick. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go.
Here we go.
And he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Right 80. Right inside. 12. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close.
On one, ready?
Just a yard left to go on second down. Burrow's going to sneak it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Fourth down? Absolutely. Third down? Sure, why not? But second and short? Not too often you see a sneak right there. But hard for me to really criticize when you move those chains.
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
Here we go.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He can be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
All set now. First and 10.
12. Gun. Dot.
Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. He's inside the 10. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Cade. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon.
Here we go.
That's a big-time touchdown run.
180. 12. 11. 11 MT.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
Here we
the
go.
Bengals will line up for the
Right,
2-point conversion.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Getting creative for two here. Wide receiver on the run. And he's into the end zone for two. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns.
Packers 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with the return here. And he dives to end the return. Not sure I understand the thinking here. They're going to start very deep in their own half.
Ready, break.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Hey, go Fury. Set, cut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Jukes away from one. That's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice game.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Let's go. 50, grit.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers down by 12. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right here at the 20s. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This is going to be a 4-yard gain. Out to the 24.
The humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
33, yellow. Set.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We've got 1st down here from the 36.
For a Packers
Strike.
1st down.
Strike. Red, 38.
1st and
Ready.
10 at the 36-yard
They stick with Jacobs. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. Man.